won 20 games, but it's been a rough go in his second tenure.
Like he was the Southern Conference Coach of the Year that year, 08-09. The first time.
Little scoop and the score.
Most look Europe.
Defended out high by Moore. Johnson picked up by Wally. Citadel team trying to rally, and the jumper from the outside will go down for Glover.
You know, the Citadel can get back into thing, and it's not necessarily going to be with threes, obviously, but just defensively, they've got to stop. Just get ready to say, though.
Clark, now Bradley. Kudelis from the corner. Strong rebound. Bullet pass, Moore. Fox quickly to Wally. Another three. As Wally, the freshman, just 21%. As Wally was a 1,000-point scorer in high school. Cam Glover, senior out of Trussville, Alabama, came to them from Montevallo.
He'll shoot it as well here at this level. But he's got a chance to knock this down. They're back to 7. Kind of feel good about themselves, particularly after kind of the way this half started. The Citadel.
Kudelis was looking backdoor and said, "Don't give it away." Johnson, turnaround, got it. TJ Johnson.
The ones that vote. He started 9 conference games. I'm not sure that's under consideration. I think his teammate Lucas Walls, who didn't start a single game, was actually
made such a difference in several games this year.
Second on their team in assists. Champions certainly deserved it, but what Kenyon Giles and the guys at Greensboro, there were a lot of newcomers that could have gone into that.
So if they don't like it, you can look at them.
Clark finding Bradley, and the lead is 14.
Shots aren't going in, and it's hard to run back time and time again and continue to have to defend at a high level.
Adams unable to knock down. Movie before, his team's now 10 of 19, now 10 of 20 from the line, 10 of 21. McAllister
10, and that's not a recipe for success.
Moore to McAllister, pump fake over Kudelis. Nice play by Kobe McAllister, known more as an
active passing, which is probably the right call.
Wally, skip pass from the wing, and it goes down for Moore.
How can they do it one more time?
Got the deficit back to single digits. Ildizoglu over Fox. VMI just 1.5 on the Citadel. Adams backdoor, Fox, strong move over Kudelis. Defense by TJ Johnson. Ildizoglu 2-on-1, fakes the pass, finishing at the bucket.
Nifty was able to bring back VMI, East Tennessee State.
Wow, what a steal by Ildizoglu, and Johnson makes them pay. Citadel had just gotten the ball
for VMI tonight on a night when they've needed it.
Ildizoglu, a 15-point night. McAllister from outside. Backside rebound by Moore. The feed to Fox, and one. Another strong move in which he
do something to come back.
Clark, the personal foul. And Fox can't get it. Johnson scoreless in the first half. Missing badly, but maybe giving the assist. Kudelis cleaning up.
It was such a ball. So he didn't box out.
12-point game. No look. Wally Adams gets it to go, and he'll head at the line. Have not been all that good for the Citadel Bulldogs. They're now 10 of it.
Quiet. He's a guy that can help finish this off if VMI wants to advance tomorrow to play the Spartans of UNCG.
Johnson. Right over Adams, TJ Johnson.
You were talking about VMI when they left for a while to the Big South. An 08 grad. I mean, he played for a number of teams in the NBA, the Spurs, Thunder, Pelicans, I think even the Bobcats, but he led the nation. All-time winningest coach at VMI, wins and percentage.
Not going to go down for Glover, and then they get it right back. Clark.
For a team strapped for guys to score as you see Clark just make the move and transition together in his second season in Lexington. He's got a chance to be a good player the next couple of years there.
UNCG Spartans a few years back. In transition, Johnson again. What a nice touch. A high arcing bomb. And another timeout is called.
The people, every challenge can be accepted.
So what are the things that you prioritize? What are the first handful of things you try to accomplish?
Well, certainly the landscape is, and then the ultimate challenge right now in college athletics, where are we going to go? And that's, you got to be true to your ethics, you got to be true to your mission, and then we'll figure out.
The Citadel has been in the Southern Conference a long time. Why is it such a good marriage?
It's great marriage because of like-minded institutions.
Big picture NCAA things, the settlement, the transfer portal, NIL. Where does the Citadel fit in that?
And that's what we got to figure out for the Citadel and put our institution in a great place.
Does it feel like 30 years since you were at Guilford College?
Guilford College is definitely...
Right, get the jitters out, get used to the environment, or does it tire you out?
More out front.
In 4 years, they won 3 total league games the last 2 years, 7 regular season this year. Let's not pretend it's the national title. Has changed dramatically, and he's getting the results. And he can sell every single piece of this. What they did in the regular season.
Rivals, is this kind of the Southern Conference version of the Commander's Trophy? Will they get anything, or do they just move on to tomorrow?
Told Pete and I yesterday that when they were 7-7, people in Lexington were going crazy, like really legitimate.
Consecutive baskets as Kurtz was able to finish as they forced the turnover. Looks for the three-point play. Doesn't go down. And
out, they can get after you. It's not to say VMI can't beat them, but it's going to be a tough challenge. I think the real game tomorrow, as much as Chattanooga, I think, is going to have their hands.
Then Giles and Polite have opportunities.
Mike Jones told me today that he thinks Atwell is the best shooter in the country.
We thought that when we saw him.
I love what Brooks Savage has in his group, the Bucks. I mean, he's got the player of the year. He's got Jaden Seymour, who...
And that matchup. So teams are allowed to practice either before or after the festivities that go on during the day. So you're either practicing here this morning, whereas Samford will practice here in about 45 minutes. As a coach, which of those do you prefer?
On the road. They came really close winning up at Chattanooga. In fact, some of their
record was in the non-conference. They had a really competitive non-conference. Well, they played Duke, but Milwaukee others, they turned out to be pretty darn good.
Moore out front, knocks it down. Moore joins Wally and Fox in double figures. He now has 12. Fox with 15 to lead the way. Zoglu leads all scorers with 17 for VMI.
76.3% as a team from the free throw line. That's second in the Southern Conference. So gonna hold that for tomorrow too.
Go for McAllister. Johnson tossing it ahead, and the VMI Keydets moving on to quarterfinals Saturday here at the Ingalls SoCon Basketball Championship. Andrew Wilson's team recording a 14th win on the season. Quite a turnaround from a year ago. Ricky Bradley's been a big